Okay, so I am waiting for chickens. Those were just freshly taken out of these batteries, and instead of packing in them in the fridge, they will be going straight into my truck, and then I'll be taking them to some tigers and they will feast like never before. Well, they're going to be really fresh, but they are still warm. Those are the chickens that just passed away now. It's really very difficult to get around it, to understand that, but it is how it is. And instead of wasting it, they will feed the tigers, and they will not be wasted at all. So I'm going to load them up, and then I'll be taking the road back to the house. The power is off at the house at the moment because of load shedding, but it will be back on by the time I get there. I've worked it out very well, but it is touch and go. So let me get these on here, get going, be back at the house in the next few minutes. So this is one of the high schools. I didn't go to this specific high school. I went to the one closer to Brakpan. But this is my primary school that I used to go to when I was, from 5 or 6 years old. These were the classrooms. I still remember this specific area where we used to play, and the trees have changed. And I remember them saying that never run on these, what would you call it? Well, just in front of the class, because if someone opens a door while you're running, you'll run straight into the door. And that happened. These classrooms, these little white ones here, they weren't here. This is where it was. These old age homes still at the same spot like they would have moved them. And then on this side we had a big park. Now this is a very unique park. You know what, I'm quickly going to go down here just to show you guys. And this was the place where we used to come on, well, every day that was not a school night. And we used to come here, and it's a nightclub. This is the park I'm talking about. Guys, this is a beautiful park. Well, this used to be a beautiful park. Now it is a little bit messed up, but it had all perfectly mowed lawn. And up there is it was rivers and stuff. There's a tank. This used to be a pond, and we used to fish in this pond and catch huge fish just with a line and a hook. But yeah, it brings back so many memories. It's so difficult to understand how something that used to be so perfect 40 years ago are not able to exist today. It's very difficult to see how it could have gone wrong. But in any case, one of my best friends lived right over there on the other side, and this used to be this empty piece of land here. No, it's not a rubbish dump. It used to be a shopping center, or not a shopping center, but a very famous brand, how can I put it, shop. And yeah, these were very nice streets at one point. Spring Civic Theatre over here. And my mom used to have a little canteen just in the building on the other side, just those buildings over there. where the horses was running. Well, they didn't run inside those those buildings, but it was the horse races, the off-tote. So spare shop over here, any spare part that you need on a car you would find there. There was a little shop here, Indian or a Pakistani guy called Pakistan. We used to call him Pakistan, and I can remember him so well. That was where we spent all our money. He had any little thing in his shop. I can see his face so familiar in front of my third eye right now. And in the train station over there, right where it ends, and we could take the bus, take the train, and travel wherever we wanted. And you didn't need a car at all back in those days. You could just, well, go where you want. It doesn't matter what age you were. You could get on a train or a bus, and they will take you to places. I remember this monument over here. School brought us here. You weren't allowed to speak on these grounds, out of respect for, well, people from the First and the Second World War. And that dome used to be covered with copper plating. I remember that so well. This is our fire brigade, and you can look at the style that it's built in. That was the style of those years. Can't remember the name now, but in any case, those bricks were laid by proper bricklayers. They were apprentices, and then they just qualified, and they were very good at what they did. They built all these buildings many years ago. They built the roads. You would not find a paper lying around 40 years ago. It just didn't happen. Everybody was working, keeping everything as tidy as possible. Today it's a different story, and I'm glad that I was able to see how, well, things can change, because we don't realize that things can change like that. We can't see how it can happen. Why can't we just improve one step at a time per 10 years on anything? And then you realize, well, it all went backwards. 10 steps per year, and now we don't have proper things anymore. I can see that people still try to. Look at that building style. Look at that, guys. It's perfect. Each and every brick were laid to perfection in the old days. Those old people, I really have so much respect for them. We have not had a building like this built in 30 to 40 years. Look at that style. Then came the 80s. Everybody wanted to make money, and they started putting these fronts on the buildings. It was houses like this, and then they just placed those boards up, covering, well, it up, making it look like it's a new modern time. A time to make money. Forget about the skill, and the skill forgot about the people. It's very seldom that you will find a bricklayer who can built a proper building. I think these were some of the last buildings that was built by those people, and these trees are so old already. These roads that we still use today were built really a long time ago, and they have really been used. But I guess that is what happens if you forget about taking a step in the right direction. I don't think this place will ever be the same again, because we don't have the training in place to train people to do this. But yeah, let me get back home. I'm on my way there. The zoo house is just on the other side of that place. Okay, so I've been painting these balustrades. Believe me guys, it's a big job. But now it's time to feed the boys. This is their favorite time of the day. It's gonna look great again. It gets dusty every now and then, and that is a big problem. Oh, come on you guys, quiet. Layla? Layla! Let's feed them quickly. Diego! Whoa, this is heavy. It's funny how heavy the chicken is every time I go and fetch new chicken. And it just feels like they are weighing twice as much as always. But they're nice and fresh. But the spoiled boys, well, let's see, what will they do? They will think about it. Well, you better eat it. Sorry, I'm not gonna give you guys old chicken. Yeah, they have been spoiled. But I'd rather have them spoiled than having them really anxious to eat, or shall I say aggressive to eat. That will not be a good thing, especially not when you're living in a suburb of town. And how can you keep wild animals there? We have to prevent them from being wild, I guess. They enjoy this chicken. I have tested many types of food, and this is by far the best way to feed them. And let's not forget, Enzo is already older than what is expected of a tiger to live, and he's only now, I'd say, a quarter way of his life expectancy that I have for him. Diego is a little different from Enzo. If you guys have watched my channel for the last few years, you would have noticed that. But we're gonna try. Diego, are you gonna be the oldest tiger in the world one day? I don't know. We'll have to see. But Enzo will probably be oldest tiger in the world first. GQ Snow over here. Well, since he can't hear a thing, I guess he won't get scared easily. And that is a problem for him. But boys are eating. Dogs did the dishes. Cats everywhere. And guys, when I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. I can show you. If you don't believe me, got us over there. The cream barrier. let's just put this down here somewhere first. I want to carry this all the way with. No, there's nothing in there, boys. Yeah, I went to fetch chickens for the boys today. And when I got back, we got a surprise, Trappies. It's a good surprise. It's a very good surprise. I want to show you guys. I don't want to show you this. But this. Yes, there she is. She had 4 little ones while I went away. Okay, there was only 2 born up to that point. Betty really likes them. Are you coming out now? Okay. And these 3, yeah, I'm having more kittens than usual. I don't know why, but I love them. So I will keep them. And they will be amazing. Oh, come on, what? There's nothing that could have happened that can allow you to scream like that. I don't even know which one it was. Bucky is here. And his little brother, Hopi. Yeah, I want to do the same pattern that I've got here of the peacocks. I want to do that all over where I've got these spots. Like, let me show you guys. Over here, got one. Would like to do that over here. And over there. Gonna look great. Yes, I think that is what I am going to do tomorrow. Cutters! Well, let me quickly get the ducks food and feed them as well. Just wanted to say hi. Well guys, boys are gonna eat. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the live. And like always, have a great day.